Hey guys, this is Raju Rahman from Tectonic, and this is an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Fold, the 5G version. Now, do you know what? I didn't think I was going to buy this device. I actually tried to talk myself out of it, but then when I thought about it, I was thinking, do you know what? This is a lot of innovation in this phone, and there's no way that I can't be part of it. So with that in mind, I pre-ordered the device on Monday, the Monday that just went. I believe that was the 23rd of September. That's because I couldn't get it on the initial launch. And when I pre-ordered it on Monday, what the sales assistant told me was that it was going to take 4 to 6 weeks before I get it. But to my surprise, 3 days later, they gave me a call and they said, the phone's here. So I went and picked it up from the Oxford Street Samsung Experience store, and it's finally here. So of course the box is, slightly larger than a normal phone box. It's a bit wider. I guess that's because they probably have the phone in tablet mode, open or unfolded. Anyway, with all that sort of out of the way, I'm going to stop talking rubbish now and start opening this up. Come on, get out. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty cool. The way it sort of slides out. Let's put this aside. So while I open this, just wanted to go through some of the specs with you. So this device, it's got 512 gigabytes of storage. It's overkill in terms of how much RAM it has. It's 12 gigabytes. Specs wise, I believe it's got the same processor, so the Snapdragon 855. It's the same one as what you have in the Samsung Galaxy S10 variant of phones, and pretty much the same cameras as well, I guess. Yeah, so you got 3 cameras on the back. Look at that. Straight as I sort of open it, and you can see there's all these instructions on there. It's telling you not to press too hard on the screen. Do not place any other objects, cards or coins on the screen. It's telling us or reminding us that it's not water or dust resistant, so to keep it away from that. And it's saying not to attach any screen protectors on the screen, and you're supposed to keep it away from credit cards, as this apparently has strong magnets. Anyway, let's take this plastic wrapper off. Wow, that is amazing. It feels solid as you'd expect it to be at its price. So you can see you've got the USB-C port here at the bottom. There's no headphone jack. There's a speaker grill on the bottom and another one here on the top. You've got your power button, your volume button, and your fingerprint sensor here on the right. I guess your SIM goes here on the left, and there's nothing else here. But yeah, so far that looks pretty good. Let's turn that on. And while that turns on, let's see what's else in the box. I believe you get a 1-year guarantee on top of the warranty that you normally get. So you can see, I believe that's Samsung Care Plus. So if anything happens to the phone, let's say you drop it, break it, it gets water damaged, you can still get it repaired. Of course, I think as with any insurance, there'll probably be some sort of excess that you'll have to pay, and I'm sure it will be between £100 to £150. But it's good that's included. So if you do get this phone, make sure you guys register for Samsung Care Plus within 30 days of buying it, and I'll have to make sure I do it as well. I'm a bit forgetful. You've got a case included with the phone, some sort of Kevlar type material. You've got a SIM ejector tool here, more instructions, probably warranty papers, but I'm not going to go through that boring stuff. And look at that, you've got some Galaxy Buds here. That is pretty cool. Right, so I've already got the white pair, so got a black one here now. Adaptive fast charging. USB-C to standard USB. And what's in here? You've got your charging and data sync cable. It's USB-C, obviously. And you've got some replacement tips or buds for the headphones or the earphones. That's pretty cool. So now I will move all this aside and get to the most interesting part of this unboxing, and that's the fold itself. So I'm going to quickly set this up. That's signed in now. No, I don't want to restore, so I want to set this phone up from scratch because that's what makes it so fun. Skip. And there you go. So, do you know what? This phone or this tablet, whatever you want to call it, it does feel good in the hand. It doesn't feel as big as I thought it would be. It's definitely slim. I guess if you fold it, it does obviously become a bit thicker in that case. It's sort of reminiscent of holding a TV remote, and you know that screen in the front is obviously smaller than the screen inside. So the inside screen is 7.3 inches, while the outside screen is 4.6 inches. So both are Super AMOLED. That does feel really satisfying, opening and closing this. Yeah, that hinge mechanism definitely feels sturdy. In terms of the crease, you can only see it at certain angles. So if you're looking at it sort of face on like this, there's no way you're gonna see that. And in terms of being able to feel it, it's very subtle, but you can definitely tell there's a crease there. Again, you know, I'll have to use the device for a bit to work out or to see if it's a big annoyance, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to be. That screen does feel, you know, slightly softer than a normal glass screen. So in comparison to this screen here in the front, the inside screen is definitely a bit softer. The phone seems pretty snappy. Of course, you've got the notch here on the top. Again, not sure if that's going to bother me or not. I'll have to use it for a bit to work out whether that's the case. I suspect it should be okay. So yeah, I mean, it seems like such a nice device. Obviously, I'll have to take care of it. You don't want to damage it, and taking into consideration all the warnings Samsung's given you. I guess that's a subtle hint to tell you, you know what, take care of the device because this is very fragile and you'll probably have to treat it with the kid gloves. So this is the Galaxy Fold, and of course I've got it now. It's going to be my main phone. I'm gonna take the SIM out of my S10 5G and put it into this one. Of course, I'll be doing more videos on this device, so if you've got any questions or if there's anything that you'd like me to sort of look at, please feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll try and do that for the next video. So with that said, thank you very much and see you guys next time. Peace. This has been Raju Rahman from Tectonic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you, please subscribe and like. That would really help me out. And don't forget to check out these other videos too.